Hi guys, my name is Brusha. Today in this video we are going to learn about the Hibernate. So what is this Hibernate technology which we used into the our program? So we first talk about the technique of saving the data into the table, SQL table. So for that purpose, in the for in the that technique, we're going to use the JDBC. So JDBC is exactly is the Java database mapping database for Java. We use that JDBC to write our code in that format. But before that, we use when we use the JDBC, that JDBC we are going to write the code with our own. Means there are the very big tasks to we have to write the SQL query with own, and because of that it is very heavy work. So that's why the Hibernate is introduced. Instead of writing the overall code by ourselves, we just introduce the Hibernate. Means that work we are going to give to the Hibernate. Means when we are going to build any project, or when we are going to make the any table in this our program. So what we can do, we just define one class. In that class we define the suppose I give the example, there is the ID we can provide it, the string name, and string and integer marks. So I want to store these variables into one table. So what I can do, I have to do the Pojo classes. I have to make the Pojo classes of this class, and another task I want to use the JDBC. So in this case, we just have to use the Hibernate here instead of the JDBC. So Hibernate is the interface which implements our JPA. Hibernate will implements the interface of this Hibernate classes. So because of that, we just have to extend it into our class, and it will make the format of that table or the class which we want to make the table, which value we have to insert it into the table. It just making the object of that class. We have to make only the object of that class and tell us the Hibernate to map it into the SQL table. So Hibernate is worked into the basically it is work on the ORM tool, means object relational mapping tool. Means we have to just provide the object to the Hibernate, and Hibernate is going to convert that object into the SQL format and store into the row. So for that we just have to map that. Means ID we have to save the annotation. We can use the annotation for mapping ID @ID, it is annotation, and we just have to create the object, and the object we are just going to pass to the Hibernate. So that Hibernate will going to make it and store into the SQL table. By there is the method of save, we just have to call that method. So our object is going to store into that table, and because of that we can just easily save this object into this table. So that is how the Hibernate is work and make the work easy for the programmer. Thank you so much.